All right, hi guys, welcome back. j.Rose here. I really have to do something about this light or pick a different area. There we go. There we go. Okay, so today I just got back from Costco. Please excuse my Freddy Krueger shirt. It's Sunday. I just went out to grab a couple of things and I had this bright idea. Let me try to make something different. So I found some artichoke and jalapeno cheese dip, or dip and spread. I don't know if it has cheese in it. I'm assuming that it does. Some French bread, eggs, and these crab cake minis. So the dip and the crab cake minis came from Costco. So you can find those two items there. The eggs you can get anywhere. You probably already have eggs in your freezer. And then the French bread was $1 in the bread section at Walmart. The crab cake minis, this is what they look like. They're 36 count, and these were $19.99. So that may be a little bit pricey. Actually, it is a little bit pricey, but you get 36 mini crab cakes, and when I tell you that these are so good, they are so good. I've had these before, and I went back to Costco a while ago looking for them, and they didn't have them. So now they're back, and I'm super excited about that. This is the dip. The nice lady at Costco was telling me about this dip, and I tried it, and it's absolutely great. So this dip is artichoke and jalapeno dip, as you can see, and it's by La Terra Fina. Laterrafina. I may be pronouncing that wrong, so just look it up. And this tub was $7.99. That sounds like a lot of money, but with this dip, you can actually eat it warm or cold, which is actually pretty good. And if you're a snacker like me, you're always looking for something real quick. So you can just pop this in the microwave or the oven. Hence why I got French bread, because I like crunchiness. So the French bread, once you bake it, it can get a little bit crispy. And with this on the top. So I tried it cold. The dip is actually, you don't taste the jalapeno with the dip being cold. But the woman at Costco did tell me that once you heat it up, the jalapeno will come through. And I really like spicy. So what I want to do is I want to take the French bread, slice it up, and I want to put some dip on it. And then I want to put an egg over top of that, and then with the crab cake. I'm thinking about doing half with the French bread and the dip, and the other half with the egg, the dip, and the crab cake. Kind of like a crab cake eggs benedict. However, I'm going to bake the eggs with the bread so everything is in one and I don't have to do anything separate. I will cook the crab cakes separately, only because they probably have a different heating time, and I do want those to be cooked through. And then once those are done, I'll put everything back in the oven together. So let's go ahead and get started. I have the oven preheating because the package calls for these to be baked at 450 degrees. And then it says place on a lightly buttered baking sheet. I actually messed up my baking sheet using butter on it. So what I'm going to do is just use aluminum foil and hope for the best. This is what the crab cakes look like once I took them out of the box. Here's the box. It's upside down. And here are the crab cakes. So they're very tiny. So I'm just going to make probably just this left row, and that's just going to be more than enough because I'm only making enough for my husband and I. This is what the pan looks like. I just put some foil down and I placed the crab cakes on the baking sheet. Then I placed the foil and then the crab cakes. Now I'm gonna wait for the oven to finish heating, and then I'm gonna place these in the oven. So while the oven is preheating, I'm going to go ahead and cut out my dollar French bread from Walmart. You can probably find French bread for $1 from a lot of different grocery stores. At H-E-B, they actually have the bread hot and ready. I don't know if Walmart has that. I don't know if you live next to an H-E-B, but in case you do live next to an H-E-B, check out the H-E-B bread. It's always hot and it's super good. So I'm just going to cut probably just half of this bread. Let me just go ahead and cut it down the middle now. So this way I don't get happy. I love bread. A lot of people watch what they eat. I probably should watch what I eat a little bit more, but I really like food. Look how nice that looks cut. So cute, right? I will say that when you get fresh bread like this, you want to eat it as soon as possible because obviously it is fresh and it tastes much better fresh. So I'll probably use the other half of the bread to make sandwiches. I got some deli meat from Costco as well. Costco is my jam. So now I'm going to take the dip and I'm going to place the dip on just a few slices of the bread. All right. Oh, that's nice. That's gonna spread very nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's nice and creamy. Oh, I'm so hungry. Yes, it is in the afternoon, but I'm having brunch. So excited. I actually hosted a brunch last weekend. My bestie is getting married. So excited. So happy for her. And we actually held a brunch here. Me and my friend Abby, we held a brunch here for Madi. And it was so much fun. So I probably should have recorded that, but you know, it was a personal, intimate event. And I made a couple of different brunch items like chicken and waffles. So easy. I just went to Costco, got the frozen bag. I'm gonna stop with this right here because I just want a couple of these. Okay, I just want a couple of these to have the dip on them by itself. And then the other pieces of bread, I'm going to add the egg, the dip, and the crab cake. So I'm gonna leave these here. And once the oven is done preheating, I'm going to put the crab cakes in and then we'll go ahead and bake everything else. The oven is at 450, so that's a very high temperature, so you need to watch your food because it will definitely burn very quickly. So just be mindful of that. But yeah, I'm really liking this dip, how it's very spreadable. Oh yeah, so back to what I was saying. We had chicken and waffles, so I got the chicken strips from Costco in a bag. I think they were by Tyson. Yes, they were by Tyson. And I had just gotten some Eggo waffles. So while the chicken tenders were in the oven, I placed the Eggos in the oven as well. So that way I didn't have to worry about taking a toaster and toasting the waffles because my toaster is only made for 2 slices. And that was just going to take a very long time. And they actually came out crispy. They were very light skinned. They didn't get any browning on them, but they did come out crispy. Again, the oven I think was at maybe between 400 and 450 degrees. Whatever the chicken tender bag says is what I did. We had mimosas. We had, what else do we have? Oh, we had Chili's little burger sliders. We had Caesar salad. I love Caesar salad. And we also had club sandwiches. So if you're looking for a brunch to do at home, I mean, it was super affordable and it came out great. So maybe in the near future, we'll have another brunch, and this way I'll record that one so you guys can see. But I definitely love Costco. As a family of 3, it saves my life because I don't have to continuously go in and out. However, I will say that the curbside delivery and having groceries delivered to your house is my ultimate jam. Like I said, being a stay-at-home mom, it's a lot sometimes with the weather and just not feeling like it of going in and out of the grocery store. That's definitely something you should check out if you haven't already. But sometimes I do like to get out and see and pick my own groceries. It's a catch-22. If you really enjoy going to the grocery store like I do, I thoroughly enjoy going to the grocery store because it relaxes my mind. So I walk up and down the aisles, create ideas in my mind, look at Pinterest. I love Pinterest because, I mean, it's like Google in a sense. And I just find little creative things that I feel like I want to make for dinner. I try to experiment because some things just get boring. I don't like boring food. And so I just have a lot of fun. So we're just going to wait for the oven to preheat. 350 is a long way to go. So I was looking at the inside of the container. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, yes, it says you can double dip. Oh, there it is. Now you can see it. You can double dip. We're all friends here. And then it says right here, enjoy warm or chilled. And then this is just the top. Again, this came from Costco. It's cooking time. Excuse my dishes in the back and all that stuff. I'm a regular person. I have dishes. I use bleach. I clean. It's normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the crab cake minis in the oven. And we're done. The crab cakes are ready. You can hear that sizzling. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off and put them on a plate. And then I'm going to put the French bread on this baking sheet, and I will show you guys in just a moment. Oh, well, that just slid right on to the pan. Let's try this again. I'm going to move these together because I have a feeling that that's going to happen again. So, oh, jeez. Okay. So, yeah, these eggs are just sliding off the bread to the pan. So I don't know how well this is going to work. All right, I got one. I don't want to waste my eggs, so I'm just going to push the bread together. And this is just going to be one large lump. So that was already 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th egg, and that one kind of stuck, but not really. And then I'm just going to do one more. I don't want to waste the eggs on the pan. I want the eggs on top of the bread. Okay. So that one stayed. So now I'm just going to use a little bit of salt and pepper. Again, I'm not a chef. I don't claim to be. This is just what works for my family and I. So just thought I would share. This is what it looks like. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Well, that egg fell. I left the oven at 450. I'm just going to watch this, and I probably won't leave this in more than 3 minutes. Took some of these out of the oven. These are the ones that just had the French bread with a dip, and the bread is crispy, which I really like. And I left them in there for 5, 6, 8 minutes, and these came out perfect. I left the French bread with the dip and the egg in the oven still because the egg is just a little bit runny. I just wanted to get a little less wet, and then I'm going to take them out. So I didn't want to make a video of me chewing because I have been told by my mom that my chewing is very distracting. I also have been told that by my husband. So I decided to save you guys from that. So I went ahead and took a few bites, and this is amazing. The jalapeno really comes through once it is baked, and I am thoroughly enjoying this bread. Amazing. And as you can hear, the oven has stopped, so I'm going to take the French bread that has the dip and the egg out of the oven. This is what it looks like, the French bread with the dip with the egg. It has been 11 minutes. Here we are, finished product. So I am not a chef. Again, I make things that work for my family and I. I took the French bread that I got from Walmart for $1, and I cut it up into thin little slices, and then I took the dip that I got from Costco, spread it across the bread, and then I cracked open an egg and over top the bread and the dip, and after that I put a little bit of salt and pepper. After that, I went ahead and followed up with some crab dip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I like to make my plates look appetizing. This one, however, didn't come out that great, but I'm going to eat it because, again, I love food and it tastes great. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and comment me. Have a great day.